Yep, I'm back. Uh, I don't think I'm gonna be keep playing Techtonica for much longer. If it crashes my PC, and this is like really hard crash, this is completely dead. It's just it freezes, and it's probably because the CPU gets over 96 degrees or 98 degrees, then it just hard crashes. It almost only happens with Techtonica, and it happens twice a stream. Sorry. It, yeah. Do you have a proper CPU cooler? No, no. This is my CPU cooler. It's also my only fan. Is it good enough? I think this is what I got. Of course, I have a proper CPU cooler. Yes. Seriously. At the time when I bought the PC, I got basically the best the stuff could buy, and I've had some random crashes because there's something wrong, and I've had a new memory. I've had new graphics card. I haven't had a new motherboard. Yeah. So there's just something wrong with this PC from day one, and at some point in less than a year, I'm gonna get a new one. So a water cooler for a PC, then I'll probably get more new one. New PC is pretty damn expensive. Don't know if you know this. Also, my current PC is not bad by no means, and it is not time for me to get a new PC. It's not 3 years old. I don't want to get a new PC if it's 2 years and a little bit old. So I think this one works. Maybe not with the same guys. They've been providing excellent service with like the things that have been wrong that have been fixable. Have worked really well. And there was actually, after a long time, there was a BIOS setting. Oh, actually, I should check that BIOS setting to see if it reverted, because I've had once where it reverted to something else. And then bad stuff happened again. So maybe that's something. Some random Windows update has reverted the BIOS setting to the default and bad setting. Don't know. Can't even remember what it was, but there was something. Alright, what do we have? 3. Guess we can get 2 more. 5 and 6. Yeah. That's 7. Whatever. Yeah. 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 Alright, we're gonna get plenty. It's actually so much so that this is gonna be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Let's try and see if... Yeah. Okay, so let's just try this now. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did we ever find out we can do it? We can just put something on top, but I don't think I need it at this point, and then I don't want to do it. I'm still... I would lose to Grand Admiral Thrawn for sure. I mean, everyone would, but I know I would. Why? See if you figure that one out, that reference for the old school Star Wars fans who, like me, lost all hope when Disney took over and ruined it. I missed the first crash. Oh, I love the optimism. Love the optimism, Miss Timney. Oh, the first one, but you'll be here for the next one. Don't worry. We got plenty more crashes to come along to go around. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it. So, yeah. Whoops. Can you not go one closer? That would be nice if you could. There you go, you can. So, do so. And then I am going to get... I need to get up here. Can't. It feels a little bit weird. That one goes around here. That goes around here. Then maybe some of this can be taken out. Just trying. Yeah. No. Good. And then there. These go out. And let's go out. And we built the floors again. Alright, so this comes in here. But it also needs to go out here, I guess. Alright, I think we got the pattern here. And this one should just be directly in. Oh, that can be directly in. Over here. And I also need my level 2 pipe or belt, outbound belt. Yeah. And my fuel belt coming in. Okay, and then the lights. Actually, I probably should put the lights in at the end. Or now, I guess. Then we do the long handles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this one does. Oh, no. It doesn't matter how awful it looks, to be honest. It just needs to go. But here's another thing. Why is it not coming out? Oh, because there. Go, go, go. And now the other side here. Let me check. Are results infinite? No, but I think they are abundant enough that it. I don't think they're infinite, but I also, on the other hand, I haven't noticed them declining. So that means that even if they are not infinite, they are very abundant. You're supposed to be here. Yeah. Don't like this. So much easier to do this. Then I don't have to worry about this until here. Then I can take this in a better mode. And this is also going to be an outbound. It's going to be turning the other way. This will be the outbound and it'll go up here. Maybe. So up. And you merge in. And you go in here. Something like this. And the output here. That is an absolute mess. It's my mess. By the way, why is nothing coming in here? Oh, so that doesn't work. Huh. Why? Oh, now it does. Okay. Oh, that doesn't work either. Maybe I just let this be the way down. That's so close to being useful. Whatever. I don't like this. Nope, 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 nope. This... I actually want it to be... Yeah, this was not a good idea. There. Okay. And it got turned the wrong way. Well, no, I turned it the wrong way. Sometimes when you build something, or when I build something, and then things are progressing quite well, and then suddenly you just hit a point where everything goes wrong, and every click you make, every drop you. Never mind. I'll be missing you. Never mind. That was not where we were going with it. It's just incorrect, and you end up just, or I end up making more mistakes and not really getting closer to my target because I keep sort of fixing mistakes and making more mistakes, and you know. Now again, where's my input? That's what I mean. And this one is again definitely incorrect. Okay, let's. With these manually placed miners, that's also one thing that is just taking way too long. Oops. Like in a sort of thinking about a factory perspective. Huh. Obviously incorrect. Outputs. Just don't make so many mistakes. Thank you. Good advice. Ah, fuck's sake. All right, let me go around and check because I feel that that's not the only one where I made him output instead of input. So why is this not a thing? Okay, now it's a thing. Okay, I had to do this. All right, Homesick, they reach out for sponsorship first, or here, have a try at our game first. Now they reached out for sponsorship, and then I look at on YouTube to see if other people have played it, and I saw Christopher Otters has played it, and he was enthusiastic about it, and I watched it, and I went like, "Yep, I can play that." That's kind of how it is. If I get contacted about a game that I haven't heard anything about, like sometimes I get contacted about a game like, "Hey, what are your rates for sponsorships?" And I'm like, please tell me more about the game. Yeah, we can't really tell you about the game until we hear if you're interested. Like, well, then you got to enter then. It is not a service like that where you can just. So it depends on whether I want. Oh no. Very rarely do you get to play the game before you choose, because they don't give you the key until you sign the contract. Conventia Underking, thank you for the tier 1 for 22 months. And Draham EU, thank you for the Prime, a brand new Prime subscription. Welcome. Thank you. I only asked because they shot me a message a while back to try it in alpha-ish, I think it was. No idea if the stream made it to YouTube. I remember the game was brutal and way too hard when I played it. That you were gonna lose no matter what. Wait, okay. That is kind of also what they are saying. Like, they want it to be genuine, difficult choices. And it is... Like, I ran out of food and water at the end. And it's very common, so don't take this the wrong way. It's very common that when someone, when they reach out, they'll sort of go like, these are the ones we want to sponsor, and these are the ones we just want to offer key. And that's kind of how it goes, right? If they can, they'll go like, okay, who can we get to do this for free so we don't have to pay, and who will we need to pay to do it? And that's just different from place to place and stuff. So that's how it goes. Played the demo on Next Fest. It was a quick death spiral for me. Yeah, I don't know if it made it easier. I thought it was difficult, but manageable. All right, cool. Yay, iron and copper. Now what? Now what? Let's start looking at these things and then figure out. So we need to make this. This is where we really should be looking at ratios. We can't do monorails, so never mind. We can't do monorails until we make... here's the thing. We can't do monorails before we upgrade the hub or the whatever, the terminal. We can't upgrade the terminal until we have Atlantum ingots. We can't get Atlantum ingots without getting Atlantum ore. We can't get Atlantum ore until we have Miner Mark II. We can't get Miner Mark II until we have blue balls, and we can't get blue balls until we've done this factory. So that's the way again. The blue balls have an ingredient for, you need 3 purples for 1 blue. So need to know the crafting times. Yeah, good luck with that. You can see the crafting times in here, but then you have to multiply by 2. So for example, here, you can say this is 1.5 seconds. This is 8 seconds, which means 1 of these and 2 of these. Right? So in 4.5 seconds, it makes 3. So in 9 seconds, it makes 2. 2 of these, basically 9 seconds. Yeah. So 1 of those, 2 of those. So it's actually not very much. That's actually good to know. The question is then how many we want of these blue ones. Because 4 processor units is quite a lot. So I think we can do... This is copper and mechanical. So that's copper and iron inbound. So copper and iron inbound for this. The first one will be the mechanical parts. The second one will be that one. And the third one will be here. Now we don't have a storage. Is that a problem? So in here, I'm going to get an iron inbound. No, let's get a copper inbound here. Yeah. So I get copper inbound. And then over here, I'm going to get iron inbound. No. Okay, this gets a little bit advanced. Oops, this only goes into the first one. Yeah. Reason why is because I am getting outbound from here. And that needs to go up to this belt. Onwards. So that's the plan. I think that works. Place the 10 blue you made and see what you can do after 10 in skills, maybe. I can't do anything with the 10 in skills. So, like some of them, like these are objects, but these ones are flat things. Ew. Pancakes. Weird. I haven't found found any Mark II drills, so that's not an option for us. Good. So I think this is just it, right? On that one. Really low quantity, but maybe that's just gonna be enough. Then We also need other stuff because we need here we need processor units. Let's see what the processor units, they are going to need some processor units need a lot of electrical components. So let's make a lot of electrical components now. Let's go over here and see. Okay, so every 9 seconds, we'll just go on 9 seconds with this one. Every 9 seconds, I need 4 to produce 1. So but I need to produce 2 of these. So every 9 seconds, I need 8 processor units. That is 8 divided by 9. So I need 0.88 repeating for of these per second. And then I say they take 4 seconds to craft. That means I need 4 assemblers, 3.5 assemblers, just making this. Why 8? Because I have decided that my output for this factory is going to be 2 blue every 9 seconds. It's on an 8-second cycle, but this is on a, one of these can feed all 2 of these in 9 seconds. So I'm going to say 9 seconds for this. And then because I want 2 of them, then I 2 per 9 seconds, then it's going to be 8 processor units per 9 seconds. So that means it's basically 1 per second. If I want 1 per second, then I'm going to need 4 of these. Let's just call it like 1 per second. And that means I need 4 electrical components per second. Electrical components takes some time. 4 electrical components per second. That means 3 machines working on electrical components. And 3 machines working on electrical components is also a lot of copper wire. That actually kind of makes me think that I made a mistake here. Whoops, again with that one. Oh, it's a little bit more than I want. Good. And that's there. Now I'm kind of wondering if it would be a good idea to sort of say every single output should have a box. It has to be here and here. How would I, for example, get this one into a box? I would go... Basically, that would be here, here, and then... Yeah, like this. So basically, it means that if it's stuck, then it'll send it out here and build up the reserve. Yes, let's do that. I like that as a concept. Oh. Yes, we can do that. There. And you go back out here. And that means this one will be in here so that when it is in... And then it can start unloading quicker than it can load. Makes sense. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for this. This will be outbound here and go this way. There. Yeah. I'm trying to make it a nice factory. we need all these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, why not? I don't know. I don't care. Well, I do care, but I pretend I don't care. I don't care. Not one bit. Yeah. Oh man, if only we could do like we do in other games. Is one in, one out? Is that enough for this? His wire is surprisingly slow compared to every other game where it's surprisingly fast. Wire. See, though, it's like it's pre-selected. Like, it's already pre-selected here. But I still have to click it, so... Don't know if that's kind of a convenience thing. Let's see if this one can keep up on the outbound side. It seems so. Excellent. Woohoo! That was an improvement. I don't know if it's gonna give us all sorts of other problems, but hey. So that's one more thing we needed. Let's have a look at all the other ingredients. For example, mechanical parts. Mechanical parts are... Oh, for fuck's sake, I did it again. It's almost all of it I have to redo. Oh, man. Because, okay. I'm going to make now mechanical parts. Mechanical parts have input of copper. Why not use the copper shared for this one? In that case, that means this one would have to be the copper. Right. Then let's get that as being copper. Here. It's not everything that has to be redone, but it's a little bit. And this one also. Of course it took out. Yeah. And then this will be the output. It's not that bad. Yeah. And you'll be going in here and you'll be going out there, and let me just reestablish this part. That will now be outbound, out, out, out. And inbound. Okay. And then I'm going to take, let's see, how is that inbound and outbound? This makes 4 outbound, so copper is actually less. That means copper has to be... Shit, that's not going to work. It's not going to work because of that one. Like that, and then I get... The reason why I needed to build it here is because I can't really make it anywhere else. Because for the inbound for iron, even though it would make sense, then I have to delete this, so that I can jump over it. And if I jump over it... Oh. Nope. If I jump over, then I obviously wanted the other output to be here, but then it couldn't go over and it would have to go 2 levels up, and I don't want that. So we'll try to do it this way, and then that will probably mean a lot more inserters out here. So. Oh, actually that solves another problem. If I had done it the other way, then I would have the output belt furthest away. I don't know. This would also be a nice thing to be able to do manually. You're going to take one of these in. You're going to take one of those out. Maybe 2. And you're definitely going to get 2 of these inbounds. Let's see if that works. Mechanical parts. See if it fills up fast enough. It is okay. So it fills up fast enough, and it also outputs fast enough. Good. Don't need it, but it looks awesome when they have it. There we go. And that one. I know someone was bothered by that. And then I build it again. Inbound, inbound, in. And out. And just one inbound. Sure. And the red set is keeping up. Yes. For the output, yeah, easily. Easily. This part, not really, but that's beside the point. So that is good. We're also at the next hour. This is so nice. Okay, so why is this so nice? Well, first of all, we now have massive amounts of this, which means we can make this one really easily when we need to. Not now, but when we need to. We can also make that one requires the electrical components. Electrical components will be the next thing we want to build because electrical components is requiring a lot of copper wire, which we already have. Then cooling systems requiring the mechanical components, which we already have. So that means the next thing we want to build is just the the electrical components. Yes. Woohoo! And the fourth constructor for wires. Thank you. So cool to say that. It is indeed. And that should also be obvious when you sort of see that that one is yellow and the other ones are fine. These are working. They are. Oh, you know what? I don't think it is quite working if I do it that way. There. Yes. Question from viewer about your chat being on follow mode only. Sorry to ask, but is it usual? Oh, sorry. I'm completely missing my chat here. Impla, is this game going to be my new obsession? I don't know. It's super fun. Did you want to restrict the start boxes? Maybe. If I do, then I also have to change it to filter inserters. But let's let that sort of sink in. I think I want to do that mistake. Before I take a break, reason why I have it on follow only is 2 reasons. Mainly one. The main reason is that it has cut down on spam and abuse and bots 95%, 99%. We never really have anything. So, done. If it was like follow 1 hour, then it would be annoying because you might come in here and then you're sitting there lurking and then you would go like, oh, you're missing an inserter, and then you can't type it in and you have to wait for an hour to follow. Then that would be annoying. But in this case, just follow, write your message, and then go again. But it means that people who just come in to be abusive, they just don't bother. So that's why. And it also means that when we do giveaways and you have to type in a message, then you have to be a follower. So then that seems like fair enough. It's not because followers do anything. It's not like, oh my god, it's just grinding followers, getting more followers. No, it doesn't matter. Followers do nothing. It's not an EP like subscribers are on YouTube. Like it's a measure of. So everyone who knows anything about YouTube, if I say that I do YouTube, then it will always ask how many subscribers. But if I do Twitch, then no one asks how many followers because it's completely irrelevant. So it's not really something that matters. I might be going a little woohoo when I get 50,000 followers, but you know, that will be when it is. Ah, man, this looks great. There's just one thing missing. Maybe not that one. That one. Boom. 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 And boom. Oh yeah. It's not placed the right way. Same way. They're too big. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. I guess it'd also be more correct to build it here, even though it's not correct. And then, of course, we want lights in between all the buildings as well. Because, of course, we want lights in between the buildings. Like that. Now, if you have only... do I want it here? Seems a little bit excessive. Fuck yeah, excessive is good. Woohoo! Brightly bright. Good. Wow, that's a factory. So if you watch my Factorio and then you just happen to join the stream right now, then you go like, ah, that's an Elaus factory. There are lights everywhere, nice straight lines. Takes forever to build. Last one didn't work. Can you place light on top of light? Don't know. Don't think so. And then it won't work because it's not powered. Well, actually, they don't need to be powered, so maybe I can. Yeah, it's pretty awful, right? Yep, I can. It's a balloon light. Cool. Good evening, Evelyn. Good to see you. Just saying hello and leaving again. Don't want to spoil it for next week. Oh, sorry to hear that I am not gonna be graced by your presence this week. Right, now I need to do a save, and then we are going to take a little break. I should figure things out by following the belts. Yes. And I really like factories like this. They take a little bit longer to make, but it's also really easy to see that things are saturated. You can see where things are flowing. I think that readability is a high priority for me in belts or in bases. This belt is full, but it doesn't seem to get all the way to the end. This belt is full. It does seem to get all the way to the end. Isn't that a bit weird? Oh, no, I don't think so. It's because they can't empty the belt fast enough and then they'll stack up. Yeah, that'll happen to this one as well. Never mind. Break, 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 break. I'll be back in 2 minutes and then we'll continue with the more design, doing circuits, and then we need to do some farming. Well, we'll see. Be back in a bit. All right, welcome back. Yes, I did save. Oops, let's get that one up again here. There's something I wanted to... I just had a thing that I wanted to... Oh, yeah. Remember an hour ago when a new patron joined? And we said, thank you, welcome new patron. That was one of those 6-minute patrons. Yep, just enough time to synchronize the account, get on on Discord, download the save, and cancel again. Yeah. Right. So the next thing we want to do is right over here. I mean, it's at some point, this is why I have it like you pay for the first month as soon as you join, because otherwise people were just joining, getting the saves, leaving, and then never getting charged because you only got charged at the end of the month. And I went like, oh, thank you. But at least like, okay, if someone wants to pay $5 for downloading save games, fine. it's okay. I do have a patron who's been around for a very long time. Actually, now completely irrelevant. I just want to see who's the oldest patron. Who's my first patron that has joined? Okay, there's no join dates. Damn, on the first ones. Why are there no join dates? Weird. That's maybe something they only just did later on. Oh, there you go. That is still an active patron, of course. Of course. Let's add a... I just got curious. Sorry. With an active patron. Active account. Of course. Jareth Garrus is the longest standing patron. Actually not the longest because I think there has been a break. But from July 2017. And Ark Raven. Ark Raven, no one knows who Ark Raven is. But Ark Raven is actually the one who came up with a lot of the concepts. Avid YouTube viewer who came up with you must drink if Nilaus hits a power pole. And I'm pretty sure sort of the Sacred Path was also Ark Raven. Pretty cool. And then sort of on the Templars, it's Simple Code Writer, who's still around. Is also someone who's been around since October 2017. Oldest that way. Yeah, I don't know the age. That's like longest term, but been around for supporting me the longest. I think that's impressive. Like, it's something that when I remembered starting watching Twitch, then there were people like Day 9. Like, oh, thank you for the 50 something month. I was like, damn, like you've been doing it for a while. When you have something with 50, now he has like 100, but 100-month subscription anniversaries. But now I have 50 months things. Longest time subscribed. That is also Jareth Garrus. Not longest time subscribed, but one of the first subscriber. He was one of my first 25 subscribers. And if Jareth Garrus is around, then you can see there's a little 1 instead of a subscriber badge for that. Wooden, thank you for the 52. Look at that. Beautiful. 52 months. Thank you for highlighting, proving, showing. There. Let's see. 1 ingot and 3 wire. Okay, so I think that we do this. Here. And then this will be outbound. It needs to go up. I don't want it to go double up. Let's try that. See if this works. It does. Okay, cool. So that's easy to get in from the side and easy to get out. And then we get the copper out here. Oh, copper in. Oh, no, it's not copper. It's... Okay, so here's a little random thing. Just something that's on my mind today. No context. A little bit of context. So in my my kids' class, there are some other parents. Ooh, surprise, surprise. But one of them is a successful business owner, made some of the most popular educational software. Everyone who has kids in grade school know this software because they've been using it. It's really good. It's really good. And he is founded that company, and he sold the company right after the Corona period, where everyone had been working from home, and just every school had been using his software, and he sold the company. It's like, wow, this guy, man. It. I mean, there's a lot of audience here, and that's every school is using it, and they just gotten used to using it. So like, this is good, right? So I was just thinking, this guy must be filthy rich, and his wife is a doctor, so they can't have money problems. Now I hear they're getting divorced, and there's a little bit of money problems. Really? Money problems? Oh yeah, he's in debt for 60 million Danish crowns. That's like 10 million euro US dollars due to bad investment. Like imagine that. Imagine that. Like you're selling a successful company and you're still down 10 million US dollars. That's how. I mean, if you find yourself in a hole, then and you have a gambling spirit, then you will try to sort of find your way out by making more and more risky investments. So
our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
It's just weird, right? It's just weird when you sort of people you think you know, and I don't know that well, but you just kind of talk to people, and then you find out that that's like so. Whoops. But whatever. I mean, contextually, I don't know if it's that. Of course, it's bad, but I don't know if that's like exaggeration and stuff. But like the idea that basically the point of it. Oh, blind PD, thank you for the 34 months. Like the idea that or have any clue about sort of where other people are financially or personally in terms of sort of having like how people's economy is or how relationship, because everyone is portraying this idyllic suburban home with a little core family, and everything is all right and everything is just fine, and then suddenly when the whole thing cracks, it cracks. And yet, and that's, I guess that's kind of more my point to this. It's like this illusion of what the perfect life looks like. I fucking hate it, and I'm so happy that I got out of that. It's great if it works, but I just don't think in the modern world, maybe happiness is not two people, busy jobs and suburban nightmare. Maybe that's not the recipe for happiness that we've been taught, and yet we at least my generation still perpetuates that this is the way of life. This is what life is supposed to be like. You're supposed to find a wife, get some kids, move to suburbia, realize yourself through your career, work your ass off, and die either indebted or disappointed, or then ending up resenting your spouse or whatever, right? It's man, I'm just, and then when you see it crack, and it just does that all the time. Like the girl I was just dating just broke up with her fiance. They were about to get married. They even had a date, and they sent out the invites, and then he was stalking her and recording her bedroom, and like all sorts of creepy behavior. Then and assaulting people at her work because of jealousy, and getting fired from his job because of assaults, and getting like police reports, like the million weird crazy things that that are just like, yep, it looks so idyllic with, oh, look at that, they're such a cute couple, and oh, we get the invites to the wedding. Yeah, except maybe that's not quite so what happiness looks like. Yet, that's what we are told happiness looks like. Question. My strategy is live above my means. I have no doubt, no debt, and don't do stupid stuff on credit. On Patreon, Temple of the Paths is listed at a year. Is that correct? No. It's that's definitely not correct. It's 25 euros per month, or you can annually subscribe for 250. So that's definitely not correct. And just look a little bit closer. Then hopefully that should make sense. And someone's paranoid doesn't mean you're not being watched. Yes, that's what you tell. You should tell that to everyone who's paranoid. That'll make them all so just because you're paranoid, someone could be watching you. Like, ah. Yeah, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean no one's watching you. Yeah. Look, beautiful, nice. This is almost like a nice little base. And I'm any surprise. Must be a Patreon typo. Yeah. Patreon is not good with currency exchange rates because it displays my income. It pays out my income in Danish crowns. Actually, no, it doesn't. It pays it in US dollars to my Patreon account. But it lists it when I log in as converted it to Danish crowns, which is about 6.5 times as much. But it puts a little dollar sign next to it. Like, I wish, because that means when I log in, it looks like, oh, because it's 6.5 times more than more than it actually is. And it's every time. YouTube face. That's the idea. I look at other people and feel like I want their problems. Oh. Sorry to hear that. I mean, maybe you're just a problem vampire that just sucks all the other problems. I have a friend who I call that because she has a tendency to take other people's problems, make them her own, and stressing out about them, and just like, please don't do that. Right, this was the easy part, and it looks nice, but it's the easy part, unfortunately. Now comes the hard part that I really haven't figured out yet, and that's how to do the farming. All right, so now I need to make some farming stuff, which means I have to go back and build some farm stuff. Oh, I didn't think I built all of this, right? No, I didn't. Didn't complete these. Right. Just do this and then revert back to... I don't know if anyone is doing this part. I mean, yeah, I guess not. Since it's only content creators who have access right now, then it would have to be other content creators who watched this insanity. Did you cap the circuit storage? Of course I did. Of course. My friends told me I was paranoid. Then when my keyboard broke and I wanted to try to fix it, I found a hardware keylogger in it with a Wi-Fi antenna on it. So why is a Wi-Fi antenna somewhere in the keyboard with a cable? Who has access to your home keyboard if it's that home? Because that's pretty extreme. Like, just when you hear like people like this part, like, so it just man, it makes me it makes me really angry when there's this, when you these are hard to hit. When you hear about sort of people being abusive and stuff like just stalking. Like, seriously, installing microphones in your partner's bedroom. Oh, we need more of that. Okay, so we need to go back and get more, but we also... Okay, let's see. So we need, let's say, probably 3 of these each. They need some soil, and soil, the only way to make soil is from that. All right, let's go back. Every kid could be parents, yes. If I see someone who has a kid and I want a kid, I don't view kids as being great for them. I view wanting kids as wanting a problem. Oh, weird. What? I don't think I get that. We definitely need more red inserters. We've actually been going through them pretty crazy. There we go. We have 48 of that. It's fine. Let's use this one as an example. We're going to make soil. There. And how much soil do we need? We need more. So we need some biomass. Let's go out here and be old school with our biomass connection. Kind Levine. I guess maybe one of the reasons why you can't delete things is because you might delete all of the all of these vines, and then you're actually hard locked in the game. Then again, don't do that. Output full. How many do we need of these? 1 and 2. So it's not really a lot of iron components. Or electrical components for that matter. Yeah. So we gotta find it. It most... If you... Alright. It's mostly about being realistic about what you're getting. Nothing in life comes without strings attached, so might as well acknowledge that up front. Oh, okay. Okay. I think. I understand. Maybe. So we have 4 of these. And we need 6. Guess we don't really know what to do with the rest then. Well, you can keep chugging here. So that's 6. We also need some... How can you play a factory game incorrectly by building a factory? What? Me? Spark has been quiet for a while. Yeah, I think that's because we sort of got over that hurdle of... I don't think anything happens until we get the next milestone, which is good because we don't want to show too much of the story here. Let's get those. So I have 10 now. That's enough. Let's get 1 more. Then that's a number as well. Now I found out who it was for certain. Was single at the time, although I had my suspicions. I suspected jealous friend, who ex-friend, for instance. Okay, that seems like you have some really complicated friends. Right. What was the other thing I needed? Oh, threshers. Stupid threshers. How do we thresh? Unfortunately, we can't do the other threshers. 2, 3, and iron components. So many more iron components this time around. I don't know if I should just make this... You know what? Screw that. Screw that. Oh, no, 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 don't screw that. This is now the official thresher position. So, Because we don't need threshers. Iron components, copper, and mechanical. Is it mechanical or electrical? It's mechanical. Damn. Then it's getting a little bit problematic. So let's get the iron here. And then get the mechanical here. What's the last one? The cubes.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Wow, that was
welcome home.
A little bit too efficient on the delete. Welcome home. Who was that? Hopeful Peter, thank you for the Prime for 13 months. Good stuff. And that goes into a box of goodies here. And yeah, and then I'm pretty sure we want to block this off, because even though we like threshers, we don't. Then we certainly don't want this many. When they actually add some kind of constraint to this, then I'll still do this, because I've gotten so accustomed to, oh, this is just how you do it. Oh, they take a while to build, so good thing we're automating them. This one though, I don't know. Output is full. Sure. Now we have a lot in our inventory. And you, just get. That's 5? Why 5? I don't invite people to my apartment mostly because it's messy, but I suppose there are other upsides. What? This looks like a fancy new Fortress craft. Did you play that? Nope, never ever. Let's get a few more of these just to keep things flowing. Oh, right, we also need a lot more of that. Shoot. This is a problem. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure we can also create more of these with the stuff we're making. Right. And you. No, I mean you. There. That should be enough. And what else are we missing? Let's look. Don't think we're missing anything else. Oh, lights. Damn. We're actually using all of the lights. I only have 23 left. I just built a batch. I built 500 lights, and then I was like, that is going to last me the rest of the game. Still might. Oh, right. I did not. Oh, right. That seems like a little bit of a paranoid attitude, because that's most likely not going to happen. A little bit, I would say. Right, so this was the easy, this was the pretty part. Now comes the awful, the ugly, and the miserable. Welcome to the stream. Let's do the kind living. Oh yeah, the dump the fuel. Like Pro Games, welcome. Just in time. Just for you. Right. Let's start by figuring out how much we need, because that's gonna be difficult. We agreed that we needed 4. one of these per second because they take 4 seconds. One of these per second. Was it one of these? Because we need electrical components 4 per second. Yeah. Okay, so we need this part per second. So I need 3 plant matter frame per second. That is 3 times 6, 18 plant matter fiber per second. And then it stops because then we don't have the crafting time. Damn it. But 18 is... no idea. 18 per second? Minute? What? I have no idea. Alright, let's give this a shot and then just kind of see where it leads to. And then the double threshing. Alright, let's do this. This part I'm really happy about so far. Combine seeds and on the side. Just a slow belt going in here. And let's go inbound, out, out, and out. So that's pretty simple. Then you will be threshing that, and then the other one goes in here. Now this is where I'm considering if I should have 2 threshers out. I don't like this build. Really don't. No, not that. And this will then be that one, which will go in here, and then it comes in as the high quantity outbound. And I'll do that in 2 steps this time around, like this. So which one
Breaker,
is...
you've built enough conveyor belts to mesmerize the best of us. If I could get dizzy in here, I would be falling over. Well done.
You're a cube. You can't fall over. And this... no, this is not right. It's that one instead. Yes. Here's Sparks. There you go. I got the connection convention in mind. I got it. I got it. But I still don't think it's something that most people need to be genuinely worried about. Keylog in physical keyloggers installed. This is that one, right? This is the lowest quantity of the 2. Yes. And this one is then that one. I think we have to get this out on a belt as well. I like this setup. This is pretty clean, like all things considered. I just don't think I can convert this part fast enough. Here's also like, how long is this? 3 seconds? 2 seconds? Like 2 of these is, this one will be idle most of the time, and this one will also be able to handle it. I don't think I want to put this in boxes because it's producing so rapidly and it stacks up in here. So let me think about what is it actually I want now. So I want to make the planter boxes. Which is coming from here. I think I can do it in a different way. And then get... Yeah, I think I'm going to do it in a different way. Yeah. And then these will now be Kindle. The lower quantity one. And these will now be 4 of those for... And that one will be that one. Why? Alright, so here's another thing. Is it possible for me somehow to put an extra of these in here? I think the issue is that it's going to be difficult to get stuff inbound, but maybe not. Maybe if this one is like this, and then long inserter here and here. I don't know if that's fast enough. Guess we'll see that over here. And you are going to go in that one. Yeah, and then I have a plan. And I think it works. And it will all be revealed. Because... Oops. Maybe I don't need to bring it all the way out. Maybe I can just bring it on the way on the bus. Maybe I can just bring it in here. And then, of course, I need to just pick up all the junk. So we got a clean belt. There. Right? There'll be less going into each of them, but they will easily be able to keep up. So we can do it like this. And then I get that one. The Kindle Vine will go on a bus. For sure. Here. It's getting a little bit crowded out there. And now I can do 7. Yeah. And then this line. Is that the correct line? Nope. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't know if that's good or bad, but it's what we can make now. You go in and you go out. Honestly, do I need iron and copper on this belt anymore? Because maybe I don't. This is exclusively for something else, so I don't actually think I need iron and copper anymore. Oh. Okay. No, I don't think I need it. I think I want to try to keep it clean here. So, given all of that, this is the last place we need iron, and this is the last place we need copper. I'll try it, and I'm probably regretting it. Because this is way too big an addition to kill my iron and copper needs. Or, no. Well, thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, I hate both the construction and... It's... It is taking so much time to build and delete things in this game. I am clicking, I'm not hold. It says hold to group deconstruct. It keeps doing it. I fucking hate this. Oh my god, this is the worst. I'm sorry, but this... I've hated the belt laying in this game from the get-go, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, look at that. It tries to... Alright, then I can see that I have to delete my belts again. Oh my god, this is so bad. Ha! The worst part is, maybe it was doing me a favor because I actually wanted to delete this. Yeah. I am... I think this is one of those things where if you're working as a developer, you're building things and it makes sense in your own world because you sort of know exactly how to manipulate and how to do things. But then you give it to someone else who does not sort of have your internal logic of how it is. And then it just seems confusing. So I think there might be, like, if you're working with it, you can probably work really quick and you can sort of know which things are just not going to work. So don't even try that.
Our illustrious
But,
champion
yeah,
returns.
not really there.
Welcome home.
Do I even want that? Hey, Disparity Flux, thank you for the tier 3. Look at that. Woohoo! Tier 3 for 8 months. Absolutely beautiful. I know I can't click this. There. All right, so do I want this in a storage? Because it's just a, well, it's also an intermediate product. Everything is an intermediate product, right? Isn't that weird that some weird places I can't click it there. And honestly, I have no idea if this is the right number. And Silver Caesar, thank you for the 200 bits. Just seeing the opportunity with Disparity Flux, pledging or renewing the sub. Look at that. Like, there we go. Now I click that. That's not the one. Yeah. Right. So far, so good. Thank you, Cement Cat. Much appreciated. There are certainly some things in this game that needs this treatment here, where you expose it to more people and new perspectives. Because if you're sitting in an alpha, then people people who are in the alpha get used to the way it is, and then when it comes out to people like me who haven't played it for a year, then I look at it in a different way, and then I start asking questions about it. And that's gonna be like, then there might be something where you didn't even notice it when you're sort of looking at it every day, and you've just been getting used to sort of the way around the belts. But when looking at feedback like this, you go like, maybe go like, oh yeah, let's sit down and just think through how we could make the belt weaving easier or something like that, right? But you get blind for it. My best example of this blindness to obvious things was, I mentioned it before. I mentioned everything before. And by the way, thank you, Sam Cat, for the 5 gift subs. I know you're starting to try to start some things, so that is 3 events now, in case anyone else wants to join in on starting things. Anyway, so I have a good friend during my studies, and he was doing his preparation for his master's thesis defense of or presentation, and he was doing something about robotics, and he had been studying there all morning going through it, and he was like, I've done it 8 times, I'd like your feedback on it now. And I came in, I sat through it, he presented, and then after the end, it was like, okay, so what do you think about it? I was like, oh, excellent. I just have one question. You pointed at the desk and said, this robot. There is no robot. And he was just looking at the desk and thought, oh shit, I need to get the robot. Because he was just, the first time he was doing it, he was just pointing at the table where the robot was supposed to stand, but he just hadn't picked it up. And then going through the motions again and again and again and again. And only when I came in, I told him, there is no robot. You haven't picked up the robot yet. Because, like, it's the most obvious thing. You're pointing at an empty table and saying, look at this robot. That's not going to work out well for your presentation about robotics. It's invisible. It has cloaking technology. But it was just such a clean example of the blindness you suffer from doing the same thing again and again and again. Because, of course, the first time he noticed that he didn't have a robot, but he was just mentally going like, I don't need to worry about it because I'm going to get it later. Except he didn't. Disparity Flux, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Unfortunately, you can't trigger the train here. It needs to be 2 other people to trigger the train, but I really appreciate the support. We need 2 other people if you want to trigger a train, and there's already a tier 3 and 5 subs already lying in wait for this, jumping on this train, waiting on the platform for a train to come in. So I thought that was just an interesting little anecdote on exactly this issue. And I think this happens a lot with development, that you're going to be like, yeah, we'll come back to this. And then you never really come back to it. And then go like, oh, Caledon 46, thank you for the 13 months. That is now 4 events if they don't time out. They're almost timing out, I think. Aren't they? Hey, Castor, thank you again for 5 more gift subs. Amazing. That means we're already well into a level 1. Oh, we're kind of running out of space here. Maybe this is not the right way. And Lipora Games, thank you for the 820. You just had 820 on your bits account. Whoa, Grimbean, thank you for Grimbean 79, thank you for 1,000 bits. I think this is a mistake. You are making 2 per 2 seconds, so it's 1 per second. And this one is using 3 per 4 seconds. So here's the thing. We don't need to put it into a box. We simply just need to put it like this. And then need
a gleaming endowment.
That one? Ooh, more Disparity Flux. Thank you for 1,500 more bits. Amazing. You are well in the lead for this this month. 2 processor units and 4 electrical. So we're gonna get the. No, we have to get. We have to get the electrical out here. Oops, too slow. Ah, that's super nice. Ooh, it's a level 2. It's a level 3 hub train. Sweet. And this will now be, you, my friend, have to be deleted. You have to be deleted. Then Yay, I managed to not delete everything. And that means... belt outbound. And onwards. And this will now be deleted because we don't need this anymore. This one was only needed to make the circuits, and now we have the circuits, so it's all good. I'm thinking maybe we could reverse these two, because then it can just come out and continue on the same belt. That would be kind of neat, wouldn't it? But I do have an empty one here. I will take that empty one because it's going to be much easier to go with. This belt and this belt. Yes. Hello, Factory must go larger. Good to see you. I'm actually really liking this pattern we've come up with here. And this will now be that. And that one. All right, let's see if we can just live up this train, or oops, just it has seemed to be stuck on this platform. It's a good platform. It's a level 2 platform. Yeah, and that one. And the last one. Yeah. Let's see. And this is, we don't see, why could they not just add the craft time? They will. 2 minutes left, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes left, and just a 100% completion rate here. I'm pretty sure 1 is going to be enough outbound, and that should mean that 2 are enough inbound. Let's do that. Here. Nope. And then we put the lights in. That's not the light. This is the lights. Yeah. Oops. Interesting. Did not even put the lights in the other one. I've also just realized I just don't have enough space for this. Just not even close. Not even close. I hope we can continue to expand this way, but there might be something protected out here. Because, no, I think I've kind of been doing that. And 30 seconds left. Just 22 subs to continue the train. And go down here. Oh, hold on. Should we try and blow things up instead? That did not work. Oh, please don't tell me this is protected. No, no protected. And this is basically Satisfactory with much worse graphics. You're welcome to leave if you... I'm sure that someone else will be playing Satisfactory. Level 3, thank you very much for that glorious level 3 hype train. Disparity Flux and Caster taking the leads on this. Thank you. Oh, it was level 2 hype train. It was just progressing to level 3. Alright. Like, just... So looking at going into the chess category and go, so this is basically like MOBA, but with worse graphics? Yes, that's basically it. There. Push down here. Let's actually see if we can make it faster with charges. Like, those are the ones we want. We want those deep charges here. because that helps. No sense of safety here. Just blow things up. That's a good one. Can you do this in Satisfactory? I think that's one of the biggest strengths of this game is the fully terraformable terrain. And it's not really very constrained, which is really nice. It's a little bit low to the ceiling, but that can be fixed. Okay. That actually works really well. It's a little bit gloomy in here, but that's okay. That's actually a fair bit that we just destroyed. Oh, that's a good one. The good news with this is that we have so many explosives that we don't really care. Which is also how explosives should work. You should never have to worry about, oh, is this the right place to use explosives? Because the answer will invariably be, yes, it is. It is the right place to use explosives. Oh, I get stuck. Come on, click. It's actually really nice that that you can make faster than the black hole, because even if it's pretty fast, then it also still takes some time to do this. This I don't really feel is a big problem time-wise. It goes so fast that it doesn't feel tedious. And it's a pretty big area I'm removing here. Oops, that was upwards. Doesn't matter. It's fine. There we go. Oops, that's just punched a hole in there. And okay, I think that we're good. We can always just finish off the rest. But it just gives us a lot more room. It's a little bit uneven. That's a little bit of a shame. Yeah. Here. And let's also build that. Yeah. Okay, so the Kindle vine is not quite there. We need to figure out. Did you break? No, I was kind of thinking like, didn't I need a break? Didn't I need a break? I did need a break. So let's break it up. This is a gigantic factory we're building here, to be honest. Not gigantic, but it's pretty exhaustive. So let's see. Now we have we have that one. We need now the cooling systems. Well, I think I need to bring the Kindle vine somewhere else and put it into a box because the Kindle vine should not be here. That's just junk and go that way. Yes, let's do that after the break. Right, so I'll take a short break and then we'll be back. Let's see, it's already 11. Oh no, too bad. What are your thoughts on ChatGPT? That's a little bit more. We'll maybe get back into that after the break. Be back in a bit. No, there. Welcome back. Let's have a look at what is here. They need to add a detonator all button. Yeah, that would be nice as well. Or basically when you detonate one, it detonates other ones in proximity or something like that. But you know, those are really minor things that are just like, yeah, sure, let's build it whenever. Yeah, it of course deleted that. Now comes the tough part. Can we delete? Yes. Okay, so you are going to go up here, and then you're actually going to go the other way. Don't know when, don't know where, don't know why, but we'll meet again some sunny day. I'm just going to put this as a junk bucket. That's a little bit too close for a proper junk bucket. There, just put it in there. So, not an expert on ChatGPT, but arrived my first semester teaching at local university earlier this year, and boy, do the students love it. Yeah. I think that's it's really nice if you're in a teaching position and then you have something that can excite people because it's new. That just makes then if you can find a way to engage your say audience when something that is that like my dad is teaching pharmacology at the university, so he's basically mainly teaching PhD courses. So for one of his PhD courses, he had his students um, define define the most likely and the most lethal types of corona mutations. That was like super current a couple of years ago, and like, and that was like that suddenly something as abstract as virus mutations is something that everyone has an opinion about and everyone is an expert on. And I'm sure if you're teaching Russian studies right now, then you're also going to meet a lot of people at parties who are experts at this now. What are the balloons? They're just big lights. I'll show you here. Very nice big light. Soft, very soft light. So, okay, so that's one more thing. Time to cooperate, but it's tough. Yes. Do you have any leftover plant matter? I don't want to have leftover plant matter. I want to say that this one runs all the time, and then oh yeah, that's not even close to keeping up, huh? With those only 4. Damn. I will have extra. This will turn into limestone. I think it's so weird that it turns into limestone. But okay. Right now, this is all about just getting in here. Cool. Nice with a game where lights actually works. Wink, wink, nudge, 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 wink, wink. Say no more, say no more. I know, I know. Okay, so this gives us probably a good idea to also limit this one a little bit. So let's have a look again. So now we have that one's ready. Let's go back here. We have the ingredients for the purple science blobs. And it doesn't make sense to do that because even if we take these 2 items out for the purple science blobs, we're still going to have to keep one of them on the belt for the cooling systems. So let's do the cooling systems now. So we have this process units. Now we do the cooling systems. And I think I'm just going to make exactly the same type of base and then figure it out from there. That will be cooling systems come from Shiverthorn plus that. That means the Shiverthorn plus limestone. That means we get the the kindle wine back again when it gets converted into limestone. Maybe that's enough. I have no clue. Gotta go to sleep. Thank you, Mr. Mini, for joining. Let's see. So it's Shiverthorn it is. Let's do the Shiverthorn exactly like that one. I don't like it got this close. I really wanted like 1 space between. So let's keep that in mind. That's actually going to be 1, 2, 3. Also, why is this one not placed the same place as the other one? That is such a mistake. It's a gigantic mistake. Damn it. But then I kind of have to repeat it. I might as well get these started. That one, and Oh, by the way, there's always going to be like a little problem with this. There. You'll always be starving a little bit. The last one will be starving, so that needs to have a little bit more. Okay. So it's just a slow belt over here. Then a thresher. Just making sure that we have it the same way. Then I get here and here as the output. That one. And go back in, and back in. This one will be the buds. And on the side we'll get outbound, outbound. I really enjoy when you get to a point where like now we kind of know the pattern and then it makes a little more sense. And, you know, it's just nice. This one will be taking the buds out and they'll go out on a here. Oh, I made the same mistake again. Oh, that's lovely. Well, at least I'm consistent. And the one that is most plentiful is... One needs to go back. Nope. Oh, crap. Okay, because I'm getting the kindle vine over here, and this kindle vine obviously has to be converted into limestone. The limestone needs to be brought into the next stop. But the next stop, I don't know if that's going to consume more than all the limestone or not. So the other alternative is to bring the kindle vine over here and convert it on site here. Move electric on copper place. Don't know what that means. What do you mean? Electric on copper place? Always one off. Everything is always one off. Yeah. So this is the stuff we want. The blue stuff. And this part will just be the plant matter. Right? So plant matter is our junk product. Maybe I don't want that to be out here. Maybe I want the junk product to be there. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I need 4 on that side. So extract, 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 and I don't want to build this. And this will be plant matter. Copy paste, you said? Yeah, that would be nice. It is coming. I'm sure those kind of things are coming. Like copy paste, ratios. But we still also have to mention it because if we mention it enough times, then the developers will think, oh yeah, there's a lot of people saying that. But it's actually just me saying it again and again. There. So now we're going to do exactly as we did with the previous one, like this one. Let's assume that that's possible. And let's see what it is I want. And so I got the extract. Oh, it's too. Oh no! Oh, the horror! The horror! No! I forgot the iron components. I forgot that I had to do this first. Oh no. I need it in here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, that hurts so much. Damn it. I don't have them on the bus. I have the mechanical components. I don't have the iron components. I need to. This is also incorrect, by the way. That was also broken. Really should be placed here. I haven't built back around the backside, no. Alright, so let's say I built. Let's see. I love that I have exactly the same taste in games as Nidos and that I really get new games presented to me on a regular basis. Thank you. That's also kind of one of the sort of core tenets of being a content creator is that concept of just, hey, I'm presenting new menus for you. All right, it can be done. It's not going to be pretty, but who is these days? Oh. Keep it down here. This goes away. I don't like this. Maybe I just delete this part then. And then make this into iron. Or hold on. Okay, here's the thing. I only need 2 of these, and it's on a 6-second cooldown, right? So here I need 2 every 8, I'm gonna say 9 seconds. And then it's actually double up, so I need 4 every 9 seconds. So if I have 4 crafters, I have more than enough because each one crafts 2 items every 6 seconds. So I only need 2 crafters actually. That's good. So I don't really need a lot of these. And each of these takes 2 shiver thorns. So maybe I can take like these should be building quickly. Yeah, they're built quickly. So instead of having that it? Yes. So normally I would have actually one off there. I'm trying. I'm desperate here. Normally I would have 6 of these making Shiver Thorns. Yeah, the cooling things, but I could maybe just get 4 of those plus a single one making the iron ingots. Then I could get... It's a little bit of a hack. And by a little bit, I mean a little more than a little bit. Yeah. And I don't even want to store these. These will make coolants. I don't want to store these. I have options to save those. Don't care. I might actually even want to just put them directly into the other ones. So I could build one extra like this, dedicated exclusively to that. If this works, I can even pretend that this is on purpose. And then obviously this one's going to be a lot inbound. Yeah. So this whole thing was actually on purpose because I wanted to save some space on doing this. That's why I chose exactly this this method, which I think is supremely more effective than whatever you had planned. Yep, that's the story. So now I'm going to get a belt inbound here, which will be the limestone. I don't really know. Either we get limestone from a mine. We have a mine down here, so that's doable. Or we get it from here. But either way, we're gonna get that from here. Then, sorry, you have to go. So, from here, I can now make that one, which is predominantly the Shiver Thorn, which is going directly in, and then getting an inbound. Nope. We're getting outbound closer. Outbound here, inbound here. And that will be there. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to make them at the same spacing, which just means that it's going to be a little bit difficult because these have to go up and down every place. There. Whoop. And I just made it the wrong way. And then here. Is that able to keep up? This will make, we don't know the speed, way too fast, but it doesn't need to be particularly fast. But I do need to have at least 2 of these inbound. Yeah, this can't be better than this, so it'll just have to do. This is also just not a good ratio, but that doesn't matter. You're now making the cooling system here, which will get an outbound here. And an inbound. Okay, let me just check.
Our
Ooh,
illustrious
Digital Wolf,
champion
thank you for the 34 months. Good to see you.
welcome home.
Ooh, I also see that I missed this one. Oh, come on, Wayne June. You can do it. There we go.
A loyal devotee.
Thank you. A new Protector of the Path has joined the ranks. Let's see if there is a Discord name. Alvarod. So welcome. Thank you very much for your pledge. Let me see. My friend is stuck on wanting to get this game or Satisfactory. Which one would you go for if you had to pick? That's that just not to. Okay. I'll let him give his own answer, but Satisfactory is way more complete game at this point. Absolutely. It's a bigger game and it's more complete. So I think from the perspective of this I think it's for me, the way I'm looking at it is I have some games that I'm going to be calling my main games, and then I have some other games that are sort of also interesting, like Factorio, Satisfactory, Dyson Sphere. I would also say Captain of Industry and Valheim, and then anything from FromSoft. They are my main games. I will play them if there's something new, and I'm going to go all in. Then I have other games that are entertaining, exciting, fun, but they're not sort of every time there's an update, I'm looking forward to it. And I'd say that Techtonica is in that game. Foundry is probably also. Icarus is also a good example of that. There are some games that I will sort of come back to when there's once in a while, or I'll play it once and go like, oh, that was a good experience, but I'm now done with that game. And Satisfactory is definitely a game where every update you're eagerly waiting for something exciting to happen, and then maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but you just have that excitement. So that's how I'm sort of classifying games as main games, or like maybe I just don't like the call them secondary, but you know, it's kind of what it is, right? So such a new update 8 advanced game mode could be a, let's call it, say that's probably easy way to teach someone to play the game. Yeah. Timberborn is, I wouldn't say Timberborn is a main game for me. I enjoy it, but it's not like I for example skipped an update, for example. And yeah, so Timberborn is something that, yeah, I'm also enjoying, but it's not like I'm holding my breath for the next update. What other games would sort of fall into that category? Yeah. There. Okay. This is gonna get much bigger. These two are still coming along. But they will be... that... What? How did that happen? How did it just... This is the outbound. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, this is not good. Because I need to get this inbound here and here. There. So how are we gonna get you out? Unless we... I think the easy way is actually to do this. It feels wrong. It feels so wrong. But I need to get it into that line. There we go. So we found a way. Now the next one we want to make is actually the purple signs, because then we can isolate a lot of things. There's going to be a little bit of an issue with every single one here. That one, that one, and that one. 3. Yeah. See, I don't mind building these factories like once, but at some point it'll also be a little bit tedious that we have to do this a million times. Like maybe not specifically for this factory, but generally. So this is where we get limestone in. That goes in. And then they get in here. This will be out and in. And let's see. Here. This is cooling systems. It's actually only 2 more locations we need to build. There's the cooling system we're building now, and then there's the purple science, and then after the purple science we just combine all the things, and then we're good. And then we just need the rest. Yay. So we can't get anything until we have some limestone coming in. So now it's kind of stuck until limestone. How do you... how about getting a cooler on the bus, just like you did earlier today? Did you like Astro Colony? No, I did not like Astro Colony. I think I need to level this and see if I can. I'm probably not, but then I may need to make another row of smelters. Do I have enough smelters in my inventory? Yeah, 13. Good. Outside filters. Yes, of course. This is a nice looking bus here. There's a small variation which I like when things are not exactly the same, but it's so much the same that it's obvious that there is a there's a consistency to it. Where are you? If you can see the cooling systems, just point and go there. There, thank you. There you go. Is it me, or do these buildings look like they took the model straight from DSP? I think that there's too easy to say, oh, this is definitely a rip-off from something. And I don't... I think that there's just... There are only so many things, so many ways you can do it. Then let's say that it's a compliment to it's a tribute to Dyson Sphere that they look at the same way, right? But I do agree, like the bobbing up and down is a bit similar. I think that a lot of people will see things that are similar, and there are only so many ways. Like, oh my god, it's an inserter, it's Factorio. Like, yeah, but you either do inserters or you don't do inserters. But there are only so many ways you can do the same thing. It is a genre for, so there has to be some genre specific things. Inserters, belts, that's kind of it. Soon we'll get a new exciting factory game that does not have any belts. That's going to be really exciting to see how that works for scale. And that's desynced, if in case you did not know. It's just satisfactory with worse graphics. I think despite this being voxel based, it's actually done it in a really good way. The voxels are sufficiently small that it's okay. I don't like when the voxels get too big. Then things become a little bit silly, in my opinion. Like for example, I think it's in Foundry. No, that's one of the things. People asked about someone asked about Astro Colony. Like when belts are when electric wires are one by one by one. I'm like, that's a little bit silly, in my opinion. Here there are also oh, see, that's it. That's protected area. Protected area is protecting the start area. That's why I sort of started a little bit away. I did not expect that we'd have to go closer. But good thing I planned for contingencies. There. Should be enough space. There. And you go away as well. Come on. I can't hit that one. No. Ah. Got it. Okay, so at this point, we're gonna make limestone. That means we are going to get this is gonna be the inbound. Then outbound could be here. And then fuel. Oh no, fuel is also bad. Still got a little bit of fuel left. How are we gonna get the fuel over here, like in a meaningful way? We could just leach it on the top, but that kind of ruins the consistency of it. Alright, doesn't matter. We'll see. Here. Whoops! Again, really weird. Actually, that needs to be like this. Oh. In, that goes out, and then number 7 here, and inbound, that one, and then outbound, 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 outbound. And that needs to go on the bus somewhere. Well, we'll figure out. Like that. And then we start with all the smelters. They are here. Good. Then I just need, not you. Just accept that they get deleted and then move on. This part. Okay. And this goes away. And now I can go. Just very slowly working our way towards this. So, damn it. Well, we don't have enough lights, so don't need that. Okay. Could loop the fuel around. We'll eventually also have a fuel build here, I think. But I have to sort of ignore that for now. We're out of fuel. Lovely. There. And okay, so we got a lot of limestone in. Let me buff up the limestone. Why is it not working? Oh, I think I know why it's not working. And then I go in here. And then I place all of the stuff that we've accumulated. There we go. I think it can process faster than it comes in. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure, maybe, hope, I guess. I have no clue. So, this is good. It does look pretty, though. Thank you. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It could look more, even more pretty. Bloop. Light it up. Oh, this one does not have lights. Oh. Oh no, it's different. Completely inconsequential. And yet, it isn't. That one, and that one, and... And then I should build the light here. Yes. And you also need a light. Oh, what are you doing? Shoot. No matter how much space you assign for a bus, you never assign enough space. That's just the rule, and you'd think that someone like me would by now have kind of figured that out. But nope, still the same. Cool. So this is a problem though, because I might actually need this to go the other way, but yes. And then I need this to be put in a box of just waiting for a solution. This is something we definitely can easily solve or easily work with, because we'll almost certainly have enough limestone to have an excess. I don't know, maybe. And then that will be where we put that excess. That's an interesting place to put that light. Also that light. And that light. Wow, I've been... Have you... Digital... what is the goal we have right now? It's... we're actually really close to making it. The goal is... I've forgotten. The goal is that we make a combined blue ball factory. And it's almost there. It's so close. You can see it. Why is it not working though? You're not getting any of these in. Why not? Because you're not getting any gears. How are you not getting any gears? Output full. Oh, I think I know. I think I know. Let's see if it has enough to... Oh, it needs an extra one. It definitely needs an extra one. Damn, these inserters are just so damn slow. Right, so that gives us some coolant, which will go in here. And it'll start working. And then it'll go out on this belt and get stored and go on. So now we have the coolant, kind of, and we have these two. So the two things we're missing, blue cores, blue balls. Yeah, we're making blue balls. Now we need... Oh, I'm lucky. I mean, have good forethought here. That's already next to us. So all we need now is that one amount, and I can actually delete you. Why did I make this? Ah, that's... Ah, shit. Shit. Okay. So that will... I think we might have to go a little bit longer today. I don't like it, because that should be reserved for those special occasions when we have that. But it just feels silly or annoying to build this for all day and then just go like, oh well, too bad, we can't see it to completion today. Okay, so this will make the blue things, and then I will get... I don't think I want this on a belt. I think I actually want this direct insertion. I think. That's the last one, right? And it's on a very long cycle. So is this even possible? This will be maybe like that. No, 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 no. The test. That was a funny music. So you go in here, and then the idea is it's on a no, it's a 1.5. It's not gonna work. It's too fast. Yeah, too fast. It's not quite what I like. So you can go. So that's easy. And then I have 2 of these inbound. But I can't do this. I'm gonna miss a single output. Yeah, I'm missing an output. So we have to do it a little bit simpler, which might also be a good idea at this time of day. And then I'm gonna have to go with now I have 2 inbounds. I need you're out. You're out. This is 1 inbound. Maybe. Not like that. Maybe, right? What if I do this? Bloop, and then build. Ah, that's the one. Blues. And then I'm gonna get the last one of these in. And out. And that will be our blues. Yay! It works, I think. right? And you are gonna get 2 inbounds here. And it goes in here. Come on. Oh, right. I think it also needs an input. And then an output. Come on, work. It works! Woo! Alright. I can't even look at chat now. Hello, cool man Yoshi. You are a very clever man in Factorial. Oh. Thank you, I guess. Only in Factorial. No. I mean, gotta take that compliment when you can get it. Oh, I think I've just... There might be a little bit thing here. What is that? No. That and that. No, 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 it's actually fine. Oops. The de-lurking, just to state that you're about on Twitch. Got an error. Twitch play. Oh. Missing a space before the also gotta go to sleep. Yeah, thank you. My ex-girlfriend also mentioned that I should do some copywriting on it again. And I was like, yeah. I just, yeah, you know, I'll get it. I'll get around to it. But I never did. And now she's my ex-girlfriend. Coincidence? I don't know. I'm just asking the questions. I'm not stating the facts. I'm just asking the question. I fucking hate people who do that. Like some right-wing idiot on Twitter going like, concerning when... And then to his 100 million followers on something which is blatantly conspiratorial. I'm just asking the questions. I'm not stating any facts because then it would be libel and slander or whatever it is or that. But I'm just asking the questions. Great. So that was incorrect. Here, and here. And the final piece of the puzzle. Then some lighting. Oh, it's very much raining. That's actually... Let's get this one in. Oh, I'm so happy that I know that there are power foundations. Satisfactory, take note. Alright, only thing missing is the light. Huh. And it's now pouring rain outside. I just hope it's not going to be raining next week. Oh, it's going to be so exciting next week. I'm looking so much forward to next week. And by the way, I'm not going to be here for most of next week. So, I'm only going to be here Monday, Tuesday. And then Wednesday too. And then back again on Sunday. So, get your needles fixed while you can. Because you'll have to make do 5 days without me. Is it working? I think it's goddamn working. One of them's not working here. Why are you not working? Don't know. Ah, these are there. Yep. Ta-da! Let's get that one just in here. No need to keep. That is a pretty freaking awesome build. Now, it needs a lot of cleaning up, of course. The one thing it's missing is also to figure out if I have an excess amount of limestone, and then take the limestone and combine it in here. Then we can make a little build here that just makes some fuel thing. How do we do a balanced splitter thing? Not a balanced splitter, but a priority splitter. Wow. Why are you not? Oh, right, they're not working because we don't have any fuel. Yeah, we need fuel. Okay, yeah, everything needs fuel. No streams. How was Homesick? Planning on watch after stream. I enjoyed it. It was really difficult, to be honest. It was very easy to make mistakes, and the usual greed you have, or anyone has in these kind of games, is just not rewarded. So you have to be a little more cruel and not save everyone. Usually you just want more people, because then everything gets better with more people. Not here, because you have a finite amount of water and resources, and if you get too many, then you wear it out before you finish the game. I am super proud of this build. I wasn't sure it would work, but I think that this design of just going, I'm just gonna make too many of each, and then sometimes it'll be direct insertion, and sometimes it'll just be back on the bus and back again. I think this was a really good build. I like. 2-week vacation. Don't want to go back to being responsible adult. Oh, I know that. Luckily, I don't have to be a responsible adult. It's pretty good, so there's no dread about coming back. It's just suddenly you realize you have so much free time, and then, oh no, that's gonna go away. It looks awesome. I think it looks awesome, except for that part, right? Of course, but the whole thing, like the idea here that the bus gets wider and wider, and then it sort of gradually slims down again until there's only one item at the end, and that's the item we are looking for. Ta-da! I'm pretty impressed with belts in this game. Oh, I am pretty damn angry about belts in this game. Whew. The building is absolutely atrocious. It's way too guessing of what I want to do, and I don't want it. I wanted like Dyson Sphere, where I can draw something and then it will do what I want it to, not where I'm like, I think you want a splitter here. Let me just make a splitter. Like, no, that's I know it's to help, but I don't like it. I want to retain the control, because I want to be able to do things my way, and then just say I want to split it here and I want to split it like this, but not any other way. So if we were really lucky that this becomes self-reliant by taking the limestone and here and then making it into some build, and then yeah, cool. So check out my latest video, Homeseek. It's a sponsored video. I'm also going to stream it on Tuesday, so right before the launch. So that's going to be the plan. Tomorrow will be Satisfactory. Tomorrow is Sunday. And then Monday is more Techtonica, where we're going to be unlocking a lot of blue stuff. And before then, I'll probably have this one wrapped up as a nice YouTube episode, maybe on Monday. Definitely want to do that. And we'll also make some sealing as well, which just haven't really gotten around to. So that's just gonna watch another stream or some YouTube videos and something while just clean this out. Cool. Thanks everyone for joining. Thank you for your support, the hype trains, the pledges on Patreon. Thank you very much. I will see you guys tomorrow, maybe, for some Satisfactory. Good night. Take care and stay effective.